Hi everyone. So today's look is Brigitte Bardot. She is a gorgeous French-born American fashion model and French actress. Now she got her start as an aspiring ballerina and went on to become a famous French actress. She got her start in the controversial film And God Created Woman. From then on there, she did a series of shows. From then, she did a fashion show and she ended up appearing on the cover of Elle magazine. Bardot actually had little to no interest appearing in Hollywood film. She was very happy as a French actress. Bardot has actually won Best French Actress for her role in A Very Private Affair. She participated in many popular songs in the 60s and 70s, and she even appeared on the cover of Stevie Wonder's You Are My Sunshine. You Are the Sunshine of My Life. In 1973, Bardot announced her retirement and decided that she was going to start the welfare and protection of animals. She became a vegetarian and raised 3 million francs to fund the foundation for auctioning off jewelry and many personal belongings. She has a very high influence in pop culture today. In fashion, the Bardot neckline, a wide open neckline that bears the shoulders, is named after Bardot and was previously popularized by her for her wear of knitted sweaters that basically had that exact cut. So that's Bardot. She distills my heart as a current animal rights activist myself and vegan, so I absolutely adore her. I think her makeup, what she stands for overall is just amazing. She's beautiful in and out, so I hope you enjoy my tutorial capturing her gorgeous makeup, and I hope you enjoy it. So to get started on this look, I've already taken the Gabriel eye primer in the shade Neutral for the brows. I want the brow to stay on all day and be virtually waterproof. So for the actual color of the brows, I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Dipbrow gel. This is the shade Blonde. Absolutely love this stuff. And I'm taking the Sally's Small Angle brush. This is just a generic brush from a local beauty store called Sally's. And we're going to begin by sculpting the arch of the brow. Brigitte Bardot had very shaped, very heavy arched brows, but they were also very medium in color, so nothing too dark for the brows. For the eyes, we're going to be priming them with the Gabriel eye primer in the shade Neutral, just so all the eyeshadow looks amazing. It pops, it sticks. So to get started on this look, I'm going to be taking Inglot number 351 and my Sedona Lace 836, and we're going to be blending a wash of this all over the eyelids and up to the brow arch. I'm going to begin by taking 461 and then lightly blending this through the crease. We just want a hint of this to sort of begin softening the crease because we're going to do a fine cut. This look has a very defined but finely cut crease. So I'm going to be taking the Dillingham Tools. This is the 781 pencil brush and a little bit of this gorgeous dark brown color, 465. It's a bit darker than here, 461. So we're just going to begin by placing this color starting at the socket line and then gradually bringing it up above the actual natural cut crease. We're just going to very finely add this color. Very subtly was black used in the outer corner of this look. So we're going to be taking Inglot's number 64 and then just lightly applying this into the very deep socket. You want to go very lightly with this color because it is mostly a brown eyeshadow look she has going. So we're just going to layer that in the very deep socket. Now to make it really mesh, I'm taking more 465 and then buff out that line just a touch more. I'm now going to go ahead and take my Zuzu Luxe eyeliner in Obsidian and we're going to line the waterline. The main difference between an Eddie Sedgwick, a Twiggy, and a Brigitte Bardot look would definitely have to be the eyeliners and the overall shape. Now for the upper lash line, you do want to do a full thick winged liner. So I'm going to be taking the Sephora Bent Angle Liner brush and the Amazonian Clay eyeliner in the shade Black and lining the upper lash line. We're going to do the outline first so we know exactly how we want this to play out. So it'll be very full and thick. From here, now that we have the shape of the eyeliner, we're going to begin elongating it. From the top, you want it to be a little firmer and more rounded out because she has very curvy very long liner. For the skin, we're just going to take a matte or somewhat matte CC cream. This is the Ole Henriksen CC cream, nothing too stiff or heavy. And I'm going to be taking the Sephora 56 brush. This is just an airbrush style brush. I'm taking Inglot's cream concealer. This is the shade number 21. So it's a good match for me. It is a very full, heavyweight concealer because it is cream based. It's not sticky though. There are very sticky cream concealers out there. Luckily this isn't one of them, so it lays very flat and perfect on the face. So now that I basically placed that, I'm going to begin stippling on in the same airbrush pouncing motion I took the foundation on. This gives a nice medium to full coverage look for the foundation without making it too dry or heavy looking. I'm now going to take the Inglot AMC Under Eye Concealer. This is the shade 51. So different products, they do have different numbers. This is a bit lighter, obviously. So we're just going to take this. It's a very sheer coverage. It has a slight peachy hue, so it only moderately will correct blue under eye areas, but if you have a lot of heavy, deep veining underneath the eyes, you're going to need probably a salmon concealer and not this. This is more like a under eye illuminator. We're going to go back into 461 and that same 781 brush from Dulling Tools, and then just smudge out the lower lash line so it doesn't look too thick or penciled in. I'm now going to take the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes mascara, and I'm just going to bring these lashes up so we got a base for the false set of lashes to stick onto. For the lashes, I'm going to be taking the Kiss number 1s. These are very full, dense, easy to find. At least here in the United States, it's very easy to find. So I'm going to be taking these. A lot of other companies make gorgeous lashes. Eyeliner makes gorgeous lashes. The Katy Perry line especially, also easily available in the United States, has very gorgeous lashes like Oh Honey. Those are gorgeous. So I'm going to be taking the Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting Blush. This is the shade Luminous Flush, and it's just this really gorgeous corally blush that has luminous ambient lighting powder through it. This is what makes it very glowy, and of course a blush and a highlighter in one. It's just a really pretty, seemingly baked product. That's why it's got that marble effect, but it's so much more because it's a blush and a highlighter in one. Now for a highlighter, I'm going to be taking the Balm's Mary Lou Manizer right here, just a very white, bright highlighter. And I'm going to be taking the Real Techniques by Samantha Chapman brush. This is the Deluxe Crease brush. I think it's great for underneath the eyes, concealer and highlighting. I think you can really multi-purpose any brushes for your personal use the way that you want. She does have a ton of very full coverage highlighter on the front of her cheeks and towards the back as well. For the lip, she has a very soft neutral lip. It's not like a nude, like no lip look or anything, but it is very soft and kind of brown nude. So I'm going to be taking Bite Beauty's Cashew lip liner and a mix of Too Faced Lip Creme Sweet Maple,
places I